It's time to do a taste test on this one today. This is late July and we've had at least a couple of weeks of temperatures that were 100 or 100 plus. One day it was 106 Fahrenheit, which is about 41.1 Celsius, so it's been extremely hot here, and this pepper has held up pretty good to the heat out in full sun until recently. It started getting a little sunburn on one end there, on one side. So I wanted to harvest it and get a taste test of it before that got any worse. So I'm going to go ahead and cut into this. Before I cut into it and do the taste test, I wanted to give you a look at the two plants out in the garden. This is the one that gets shaded in the afternoon, and I really do think that helps the plant. As you can see, it has quite a few peppers on it, and those peppers do start to get heavy after a while, so I staked this one up just to make sure it wouldn't break. Here's the plant that is in full sun, and as you can see, it also has quite a few peppers on it, but the plant's overall health I think is a little bit less than the one that gets shade. And as you can see, as I mentioned before, the peppers get heavy, and this limb actually broke before I staked it up. Now let's get back to the taste test. The way I understand this pepper's from South America and grown at high altitudes, and even though it's probably used to a lot milder temperatures, it's holding up pretty well to our heat. As you can see, it's got pretty good wall thickness, and it's got some just very few seeds way down towards the stem. I'm going to cut into that, take a hunk off here, and taste it. That's very good. It'd be a great snacking pepper. It's mild but still sweet. I haven't really researched it to know how it's used the most in its original location, but I can think of several ways to use it myself. Looks like it'd be a great stuffing pepper. That is good. I've never grown this pepper before, and just judging by the way it's behaving, I grew one in the ground and one in a grow bag, and the one in the grow bag that is in shade half the day is doing much better than this one that was grown in the ground. It has more peppers on it. It's later, but it has more peppers on it, and I think it's going to have better production in the long run, so that's something to consider if you decide to grow this one yourself. Very meaty pepper. Let me cut into the top where we can get to where those seeds are. Take a look at those. See, it's not got a whole lot of seeds. There they are. This is a good overall pepper. I like it. If you've never grown it before, especially if you're in a milder climate, this would be a great one to consider. And I would say, judging by the way it's performed in the garden, I'm going to try it again next year. And I have a better idea of where to plant it this time. Seems to benefit from afternoon shade. This one has been in the full sun, and the one in the grow bag that's in afternoon shade has performed better as far as production, overall plant size, and just overall health. So the heat does seem to slow the plant down a little bit. But if you've ever grown this yourself, let me know what you think of how it grew for you and what you thought of the flavor of it. And if you're just now finding this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We'll see you next time.